Hi, this is Scott Garibay, and today we're going to talk about America's future in light of the 2022 war in Europe. So today I want to talk about I've talked a lot about what has Vladimir Putin stolen from America. We're going to shift it a little bit, and I'm going to talk right now about the most wicked theft Vladimir Putin has executed, and how really it has nothing to it's so much bigger than Ukraine. This theft, this thing he stole from the world, and it is so precious and so special. It it just it makes I think it makes Vladimir Putin. It I think it puts him on the list for consideration for not. I keep saying, I think it's incredibly obvious. Vladimir Putin is the greatest villain of humanity's greatest villain today alive. But when I think about this, I think it makes him like on the list for greatest villain of humanity, enemy of humanity in the history of humankind, right? And so what is it? Well, here's what he stole. Let's talk it through. March 2022, the whole world gets hit by plague, right? We hadn't seen anything like this since like 1917, right? Last time we had a plague at this level, right? It's just absolutely shockingly horrific, right? It all over the world, children have to put masks on. Like it's horrendous. Like it destroyed economies all over the world. It just punched the world figuratively in the teeth. And then, gave him a swift kick to the figurative ribs. It was savage, right? And the whole world was absolutely devastated by the March 2022 problem, right? Which made us all mask up and made us get jabs in the arm. It was just horrendous, or get upset that we couldn't get a jab in the arm because we didn't have it, or it was horrendous. And it was a world level problem. Okay, so what happened? What happened then? Right. Well, we reach March 2022. It's 2 years later, right? And everybody's like, "Hey, you know what? Reprieve. We're going to get a reprieve. We're going to get a reprieve from the madness, from the chaos, from the suckfest that is life right now. We are coming out of this. We can take our masks off, smile at each other. The handshake can be enjoyed. The hug can be enjoyed. Public discourse can be enjoyed. We can go back to normal life. Reprieve." And Vladimir Putin came in and clutched with his talons and bit with his fangs and pulled it back, right, and threw it in a lake. He said, "No reprieve for the world. You just got done with plague, but you ain't done with Putin. And I'm going to threaten every single one of you on this planet. If I don't get what I want, the NW's arc and cities turn to ash in seconds wherever I choose." Right? And the whole world was on notice that there would be no reprieve. No reprieve from the madness, no reprieve from the chaos, no reprieve from the constant doom scrolling. It would just be, he's like, "I'm extending plague problem into Putin problem, and you have no reprieve from the chaos." What he stole was the reprieve, the rest, the denouement, right? Like the downbeat. He stole it. He stole it from the world. And it makes him humanity's greatest enemy, absolutely today, and we'll let the historians debate on whether he has surpassed great enemies of humanity in the past, right? What he has done is absolutely horrific and so damaging and just horrible, right? So do not forget, write it on your heart, write it on your mind, who stole from you and what in 2022. Vladimir Putin is the greatest enemy of humanity, and we cannot let people forget, because the revisionism is already happening. The rewriting of history is already happening. People saying, "Oh, this is why he did it. There was a justification for these actions." It's all already happening, right? Be clear. Vladimir Putin is the greatest enemy of humanity. He stole the world's reprieve from plague, and he knew what he was doing. Absolute, unmitigated evil. Evil. That's my opinion. What's your opinion? Let me know in the comments below. Please consider liking and subscribing, and have a wonderful millennium.